two Republicans say Muslims don't belong here after an attempted terror attack against New York's mayor, Zoran Mamdani.
So CNN having a little bit of trouble covering the latest New York City ISIS-inspired terror attack, now issuing a slew of corrections for its coverage. You just heard CNN's Abby Phillip claiming that the attempted New York City bombing was a terror attack against Mayor Zoran Mamdani, when in fact it wasn't. It was actually an attack on an anti-Muslim protest happening outside his residence. Let's welcome GOP strategist Ford O'Connell. Ford, Abby Phillip posting a correction saying she didn't catch the inaccurate wording ahead of time, not exactly an apology. But Ford, another example, is it not, of how bias can blind a reporter, literally?
That's absolutely right. One would think that if you had two jihadis trying to detonate bombs in New York City while yelling Allah Akbar, CNN would want to get the facts right. But they didn't want to get the facts right. And here's why. It did not fit Abby Phillips and CNN's preferred narrative that only straight white Christian men are violent.
Yeah, you have to work hard to be that wrong. By the way, CNN also posted a tweet about the terror attack, which characterized it as, quote, two Pennsylvania teenagers crossing into New York City Saturday morning for what could have been a normal day enjoying the city during abnormally warm weather. But in less than an hour, their lives would drastically change as the pair would be arrested for throwing homemade bombs during an anti-Muslim protest. CNN now saying they deleted the tweet, saying it breached their editorial standards. I didn't know they had any. I assume someone approved the tweet's posting, right? Do you think if you're Paramount, you're having second thoughts about this purchase?
Well, not only that, I got a feeling that probably Bari Weiss is going to try to fix it. Look, not only was Mamdani not the target here, but essentially this was an act of Muslim hate against America. They got every single angle of this wrong. And not only that, they tried to humanize the two kids.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And by the way, NYPD, rank and file, they're also furious with Mamdani, saying he should have had dinner with a two-star police chief who leapt over the barricades and ran the terrorist down instead of pro-Palestinian protester or Palestinian supporter Mahmoud Khalil. You know, you can't make it up. What kind of message does that send to the police?
Well, first of all, it sends the police that Mamdani doesn't have your back. But not only that, it tells you that essentially elected Democrats would rather hang out with Islamic terrorists than actually back the blue and help NYC stay safe.
How would you characterize Mamdani's tenure so far? We're only just got going, but I wouldn't give it very high marks. How about you?
He's going to run out of taxpayers' money, and essentially then he's going to beg President Trump for more, and he's going to lie about everything under the sun, but require ID to shovel snow. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and he doesn't even try to hide it, does he? He refuses to answer questions, pointed questions about where his allegiances lay, and yet he's very quick to put down those people that should have no right to be put down. I would say that he's being exposed. Is that a good word?
He's being exposed, but the Democrats think he's going to be their 2028 presidential nominee, and Mamdani is everything that's wrong with the Democratic Party from A to Z.
God, I hope you're wrong. All right, on that happy note, Ford O'Connell, thank you as always, sir.